Hello, everyone. Welcome to Board Gaming Life. We are going to be playing a four-player a game of the Castles of Burgundy, one of the classic modern board games. The first thing we have to do is place our starting castle. We are last place in turn order, but we still want to be as close to as many small regions as possible, which is always a good idea. We're probably not going to get too gray tiles very soon. So I think I'll go here. It's got two browns, single blue, and three yellows, and of course the gray if we're lucky enough to get one. We have a different variety of boards. No one's got a huge brown region, which is nice because the 8 space brown region that I'm thinking of that you may have seen on other boards is worth 36 points when completed. It's not good if someone else has that and we don't. I'm looking on the board for some end of game yellow tile. Let's see the 4 points for every town hall tile in spot 2 and the 4 points for every bank tile in spot 3. We rolled a 3 and a 4. No one else has a 4, but they do have 3s, and one of them's probably going to use the 3 to get the mine on spot 4. If not, I'll take it, because that's an easy 10 points for completing it in round A. I need a blue and I need 2 browns. There's no markets on the board, because if there were, I could take a market, place it, and use that to pick up a ship tile, a blue ship tile, but there aren't any markets. Um, Green's got a 5-space pasture tile, so they might be going for animals. Blue's got a 4-space pasture tile. They might be going for animals as well. The red player and me only have size 3 pastures. We could still go for it, but the bigger the pasture sizes, the more dangerous your opponents going for animals can be, because they can get more points with more of the same animal. With my 3 and a 4, if the tiles I want are still available, I will probably take the mine on spot 4 and if that's not available, I'll probably just use my 3 die to sell the pink good. That'll give me another silverling, and I'll use those 2 silverlings to buy the mine from the black market. It is my turn. With my 4, I will take the mine. It's too good to pass up. With the 3, I guess I'll take the boat. Okay, I rolled 2 6s. If I want to play something, I will have to use workers. I could use a 6 to sell my good for another silverling, grab something from the black market, Or with my 6, I could grab a bank or a castle or another ship from the blue tile. My other ship tile, unfortunately, my other blue tiles are far away from me. The blue and black and red players are all much closer to shipping tiles than I am. So I'm probably going to be lagging behind in turn order for the rest of this game. So I can't depend on being ahead. I need to stay as flexible as possible. It's a 4-player game, so each good that I sell is worth 4 points, as opposed to being worth only 2 points in a 2-player game, for example. So they're more valuable, and ideally you want to keep those goods as and sell them as late in the game as possible after having collected many of the same goods, so you can get more points for the same action. If I sell the 1 pink good that I have right now, I get 4 points, but if I collect 5 pink goods and sell them later on in the game, that's 20 points for the same action, as opposed to 4 points. So you want to think about that too. You want to maximize the number of points you get for each of your 50 die rolls during the course of this game. Yeah, taking the mine, so you're taking the bank from spot 6, playing it on this spot 6, and then maybe getting something from the black market, maybe the church. And I can use that to maybe pick up a yellow tile, like the yellow tile on spot 3. That gives me 4 points for every bank at the end of the game. That might be a good general tactic for this point in the game. See, red had the same board that I did, but since they were in first place, they decided to place their castle in this spot, thinking that they had a good chance of getting 2 mines, and they've already got those 2 mines. But since I was not in first place, I could not make that move. If I had been first place, I probably would have placed my castle in the same spot that the red player placed it, right there. Let's take a look at what the green and blue players are doing while we're waiting for our turn. It's our turn. We rolled a 6 and a 6. Maybe we're too far away from our castle. We can't really take that. No point taking the ship because the blue tiles are too far away. There's only 2 sheep on this, so we have to take the bank. Or if we're going to take from there. And then with the 6, I think I'll place the bank here. It'd be nice. I've already got a gray and a blue ready to place here and here. Might be nice to get another another brown tile. I'm touching light green and yellow. So since I'm touching yellow, maybe I'll take the church that I can use to get either the castle or the yellow tile for later. That's my turn. Rolled a 3 and a 5. I guess we can use the 3 to place the ship with the 5. Or we can use the 3 to get the 4-point bonus tile. You can't start thinking about end of game bonuses too early in this game. Sometimes they can be the deciding factor. Because you've got, let's say, 4 end of game bonus tiles. I'll give you 4 points per building, and you've got 2 or 3 of each of those buildings. You're looking at potentially, 36 to 48 points. Which, like I said, can be a deciding factor at the end of a game. Roll the 3 and a 5 with the 3 and a 5. With the 3, I might place the boat, get 10 more points for that. And then with the 5, I might use a worker to place the church here. I'm not going to waste 3 workers to place it there. Place the church here, and if it's still available, get the 4 points per bank yellow tile that I can use to ideally move up this yellow section, and then have myself touching this dark green, the 2 mines, and the ship for more small region completion points. Instead of going up this yellow region in the middle, I could, on the other hand, fill in this blue region, place something on the brown, and now I am 1 yellow away from touching this castle, which is another small region completion point. It's a smaller way to go. It's supposed to going 1, 2, 3 spots as opposed to only going 2. My turn, 3 and a 5. I will use the 3 to place the ship there. I've got pink, purple, and yellow tiles, so I will take this pink one, and with my 5, oh, the yellow tile's been taken. That's too bad. Mm. Mm. No more yellows worth taking. There's mm. I guess I could take the castle, although I might not need it for at least 1 more move. Mm. All right, not the best move, but best I could do with what I rolled, and what I rolled, and what I rolled, and what I had. 2 and 3. 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 2 and I could, although I don't like to do it, I will use my 3 to sell my goods. Gives me another silverling. I do need a brown to place there. I will. I've still got 3 workers, so I'm not struggling for workers. I'll take the town hall. I will use 2 die to place a town hall here, completing that. 2 space brown region, getting me 10 more points. I'm at 32 now, so I'm in the lead. Placing the town hall allows me to place something else. Obviously, I'm going to place the mine here for the other 10-point bonus. And I'm now leading 43 to 11. That sounds like a big lead, but it's not in this game, so I shouldn't get carried away. But I am playing according to the strategy I wanted, completing lots of small regions early on in rounds A and B. Completed 3 regions in round A, and that's a good performance. 3 is the number you should go for. If you can get more than 3, that's fabulous. You want to have 3 small regions completed by the end of round A, and ideally 6 or 7 by the end of round B. If you don't, someone else will, and they will have a lead over you instead of the other way around. So the last turn of the round is coming up. I might have to place an animal, or because the only tiles I'm touching are the light greens up here, the pastures, the yellow knowledge tiles, and the brown tiles, and the yellow one right here. The only brown tiles available are the 2 warehouses, which I don't want to use them this early in the game because I don't want to sell tiles early unless absolutely necessary, unless I'm in a jam, like I did a minute ago. The only other brown building is a church, and there's already a church in this 5 region, 5 space brown region, so I can't place another church on there. So there's no yellows on the board. Can't do browns. So it looks like I might have to go pastures, grab a cow or something, and place it down. So if I get a 3 or a 4, I can grab a cow. If I roll a 1, 2, or a 6, I can place that cow down. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick up either of the yellow knowledge tiles, the one for the town hall, which the green player got, and the one for the bank, which the blue player got. I've already got a town hall and a bank, so it would have been nice to have at least one, if not both, those knowledge tiles. But I had other priorities. So it looks like what I'm going to be doing. I don't want to spend, if I can help it, I don't want to spend time completing the 5 region brown early on. Probably just complete this yellow 3, and then get the castle and place a brown here, giving me access to the small blue, gray, and castle tiles up here. Last turn of round A. It's my turn. We are second. We rolled a 2 and a 5. Nothing in the 5 spot, nothing in the 2. Yep, looks like we are using the 5 and a worker to grab the 3 cows, placing the cows here using our 2. giving us access to the other brown region. I think that's the best we could do. We are leading 46-28, an 18-point lead. Maybe instead of placing those cows, I should have taken the other cows from here. But that would have cost me a worker because I rolled a 2 and the cows were on 3. I think there should be more cows coming up. There's 4 more rounds. The chances of not there not being 2 cows in the next 4 rounds is pretty small, pretty negligible. I shouldn't have wasted my worker earlier on. I think I did the right thing. It's the green player's turn. This is the last turn of round A. In round B, I would like to see some nice end of game yellow knowledge tiles that I can place in these 3 spaces, and hopefully many opportunities to get more points using those yellow tiles. For example, if I get the tile that gives 4 points for churches, I'd like to get another church to place during the game. That'll give me 4 additional points at the end of the game. You want to be thinking like that. You want to do actions that ideally, reward you now and reward you later. Those are the best, I guess, the most efficient types of actions. You want to get 2 for 1 while everyone else is getting 1 for 1. Here we are, beginning of round B. We are, I think, in second place, in turn order. What are the end of game tiles looking like? Oh, there's 1 tile in spot 3 that gives you 4 points for every market you have at the end of the game. There's one in the black market that gives you 4 points for every different type of animal. We have a 2 cows tile in spot 1, and a 4 cows tile in the black market. Oh, the red player just took all the 3 tiles I mentioned. How inconvenient. We got a 2 and a 5. Wow, they took every single one of the good tiles. Yeah, and I'm far away from the ship tile, so I can't make a run at turn order. 2 and a 5. Five, 5. Oh, since there's no yellows, I got to go the brown route. So with the 5, with the 5, I will have to take the market. With the 2, I will place the market. Oh, and I can place it here using a worker. That gives me quicker access to the blue tiles, which will help me with turn order, and then obviously the castle tiles. I'm going to go there. That's the better move. I'm going to use that marker tile to pick up a boat. Why not? Because it helps me place the boat right there. No, not the cows. The boat. And that is my turn. Mm. It's the blue player's first time playing. He's got double the turn time that we have. That's okay. Everyone's got to learn. And in fact, that's what this channel's about, just helping people get better and learn by watching other people play. Mm. Rolling a 1 next turn would be great because that allows me to place the boat. Okay, we rolled a 2 and a 3, not bad. With the all right, we rolled a 2 and a 3. Number of things we want to do. We're down to 1 worker. There's a boarding house in the black market, which will give us 4 workers if we place it. I could use my 2 die to sell this. That gets me a silverling. Although I don't like I mentioned, I don't like selling goods early on, but it's better than wasting. I'll use. Sorry, first I'm going to use my 2 silverlings to get the boarding house. Then I will use the 3 to place the boarding house. Here. And that's my turn. Now I got 4 workers instead of 1, which gives me more flexibility. And I still got 3 more turns in round B. I might make it to that castle, to this castle yet. But if I roll a 4 and that mine and spot 4 is still available, I'll take it. Let's see who else has their eye on that mine. Obviously the blue player and the green. Red might eventually, but he's got at least 1 step to go. But he's got a yellow tile to complete that 3-spaced yellow region. 3 very nice tiles too. He's got the number 1 yellow knowledge tile here, possibly the most powerful yellow tile in the game. It allows you to break the rule that says you can't place the same type of building in the same brown region. So he can just place the same building, in every single brown hex he's got if he wanted to. Right. So since he's got the 4 points every market, he's just gonna pick every market that he can and place it on the board. So he's gonna in turn get more ship tiles and more animal tiles. And with those animal tiles, he's going to make use of this end of game tile as well, which gives you 4 points for every different type of animal you have at the end of the game. It's Red's turn again. We're in the middle of round B. We rolled a 2 and a 4. We've got pigs on spot 4. We could use that to go here and get us close to this upper castle tile. I think I will take the pigs. And then with the 2, no sense in taking churches now. Well, plus our storage is full, but no sense in taking churches now. There's no mines. There's no end of game knowledge tiles, and no castles. So I'll take this. Place it there. I've already got a yellow, so I will take this yellow, which gives me the brown as well, and that's my turn. I am now touching this castle. We're leading 50 to 35. That's not a lot, so I'm not jumping up and down. That lead will close very soon. Let's see which other of these tiles do we want? Um, we're now first in turn order. I think I'd like to keep that going. So the tiles that are still of interest on the board are the cows in spot 1, the ship in spot 1, and the ship in spot 6. So 1s and 6s are the only numbers I'm interested in rolling. And then obviously a 2 to place a castle, 2 and 5. So it'll have to be the 2 to start off with. That gets me 8 bonus points, about 59. And then with that added bonus, I think, let's take the cows with the 5. That just gets me the bonus tile on spot 5. Just gets you 2 silver coins instead of 1 when you're selling goods. No, I don't think I want that. They don't plan to sell that many goods early on. I might have to, but I don't plan to. And with my final die, the 5, I'm going to place. We'll just use 1 worker. That should give me 5 points. And that's my turn. All right, next turn is going to be the last turn of round B. And A 1-4 or a 1-5 would be an ideal roll. Oh, 2-5, not bad. Oh no, wait, I spoke too soon. I said 1-5 because there was a ship on the one spot, but there isn't anymore. Hmm. There's nothing worth taking. Two, I guess I could take the church for next round. Red's definitely going to jump in front of me in turn order. There's nothing I can do about it. With the two, I will take the church, and with the 5, I can place. I won't place the church now, but I can place this here. It's going to cost me both. Now with the 5, I'll just sell this. That's going to get me 1 silverling. At the end of the next round, I'll have another silverling from my mine. That'll give me 2. Hopefully, it'll let me buy something interesting and useful from the black market. Oh, green player just completed a 3-space brown region. Green is one tile away from completing the dark green castles and getting the 7-point bonus associated with that. Most of our colors are very spread out on the board, so but I would like to get at least one completion, one color completion bonus if I can. Yes, red has first place in turn order for the beginning of round C, as I suspected. If there's a mine, he's going to grab it. Yeah, there's usually more waiting in a 4-player game than a game with a lower player count. Plus, we have a player that's taking a little longer than usual. Oh, look at that. He jumped the first. We're now 3rd place in turn order. The blue player just jumped ahead on his last turn of round B. So we rolled a 3 and a 6. So there's pigs in spot 1, cows in spot 3, and in the black market. Some nice end of game tiles. 1 in spot 5. That's 4 points for every watchtower, and a couple in the black market. 1 for every good you sell, and 3 points for every different type of good you sell. And I have sold 3 different types so far, with a 4th coming up when I sell the yellow. So this tile is worth 12 points to me at least at the end of the game. I might like to grab that, and I've got the 2 silverlings to do it. Let's see if it's still around when it comes to my turn. What do you guys think? Try and predict if it'll still be there after the blue and red players have taken their turn. Here's usually I'm thinking of denying opponents on the first turn of any round. Right, so blue didn't take it. Oh, someone took the red took the castle. It is my turn. I've got one empty spot in my storage. I've got a 3 and a 6. 3 I can get cows. 6 I can get a ship. And 3 and a 6. 3 and a 6. I will take this tile. It's 12 points. I can't let 12 points just walk away. And on the other hand, I could have taken the this tile as well. That gives me 1 more point for every animal tile when I score. And with my 6, the storage is full. I can't take any more. But I can place. I could place the church with my 6 over here, letting me pick up 1 mine. 1's better than nothing. And if I do place a mine, it does allow me access to this single space blue, even though it's only worth 6 points now in round C. I will use the 3. Place that mine here. At least it's going to give me 1 more silverling at the end of every round till the end of the game. And that's my turn. Okay, we are now in last place in turn order. That is definitely not good. Um, Gotta get a ship tile, and just for if for no other reason, just to get that 1 space blue region completion bonus and moving ahead in turn order. So double benefit just for 1 move. We've got 3 ship tiles available in the general market, and then 1 in the black market. So hopefully, I should be able to pick up 1 of those. Well, 1 less ship now. Like red's gonna get the 7-point bonus for completing mines. Maybe I can get the second place, which is 4 points. 4 is better than 0. We rolled a 1 and a 1. I could use that 1 to get the ship from spot 6 if it's still there, and then use the other 1 to place it. All right. The 1. Oh, the ship in 6 just got taken. Oh my goodness, there's no ships. I just took them all. Wow. Um, I guess I can use the 1 to pick up the boarding house. I think I might need that later. No one else is collecting pigs, so not too much of a rush. And with the 1, my storage is full. I am going to place the pigs here, allowing me contact with the castle. And that's my turn. Okay, rolled a 4 and a 4. Double is the worst thing you can roll. Um, got a bank in spot 4, which I like. Cows in spot 3. And the pigs in spot 1. There's still that bonus tile in spot 5 for the watchtowers. With 2 more pigs, 1 cow, and that bank in spot 4. We're still leading 72 to 53, but again, that lead is not the whole story. I know I mentioned this is a game played at the World Series of Board Gaming in Las Vegas in September, but I didn't mention it's also played at the World Board Gaming Championships, which are held every July in Pennsylvania currently. Wondering if anyone's planning on playing this game there. If so, please let me know in the comments. Look forward to meeting you at the World Board Gaming Championships. I made it to the semifinals in 2023. Looking to do better in future years, but that was a tough game that ended up losing. I was pretty close to making it to the final, but one little blunder prevented me. But I learned from my mistake, and that's the important part. But I'd love to see you and hopefully play against you at the final table at the World Board Gaming Championships For those of you not familiar with it, the website is www.boardgamers.org. Feel free to check them out. If you have any questions, please write something in the comments. We'll try and get back to you. And if you know of any tournaments that I may not be aware of that feature this game or others, um, preferably with cash prizes like the World Series of Board Gaming, please let us know in the comments. We will try and pass the word around and try and get more people um, participating in tournaments. It's our turn. We're in the middle of round C, which means we're in the middle of the game. We have 2 4s, and with the 4, I am going to. I think I will take this bank, and with the other 4, I'm okay for workers. I still have 2. The yellow tile is only worth something at the end of the game, so I will place um, the bank. I'll place it over here, and I now have 2 silverlings. I will use that. I will. I'll take this. Just, I mean, I think it's worth 9 points to me at the end of the game, or during the game as if I place all my animals. But hopefully it'll help me complete at least one of the um, yellow regions. Okay. Well, we know what we rolled. We rolled a 2 and a 3, so let's try and think what we're going to do with that. Um, our storage is full. We have to place at least 1 before doing anything else. 2 and a 3. The red player has completed all their mines and gotten the 7-point bonus. We're now in second place, trailing by 19 points to the red player. With the 2, I think I might have to use a worker and place the tile that gives me 1 extra count for every animal I place in here. That allows me to be in contact with the final castle tile. And then with the 3, I think I will take the cows from here. That's going to give me, when I eventually place it, be 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. Well, actually, it'll be 12 points because of the tile that I just placed. 12 plus the bonuses for completion. Okay. We used it to first to place this. Now with the 3, I could take the cows. Is there anything better? And take the boarding house because I don't have space to place 2. I've already got 1 boarding house in this region. The only other boarding house I can place would be here, which is what I'm going to do with the boarding house I already have. So I think I'm just going to take these cows, and that'll be my turn. We're still trailing 72 to 91, so it's a 19-point lead, and we are in 3rd place. The last turn of round C. We rolled a 2 and a 3. I might have to use the 3 and a worker to place the boarding house on the 4. And then with the 2, I might take the watchtower since I need a 5th type of building to complete. So I need as many different types of buildings as possible. Yeah, with the 2, I could either place the watchtower or use a worker to place the cows here. The cows aren't a priority. It's more important that I get the. I already have the cow tile, so I'm safe. Or maybe I'll take the pigs. Yeah, the pigs are more vital. There's only 2 rounds remaining. I mean, it could happen that I don't see any more pigs. So I'll take the pigs from spot 1 if I get the opportunity. And so as you can see, the early lead we had is not worth that much. But the important thing is that we played efficiently. We finished a lot of small regions early on. Right, the blue players finished all their yellow tiles. The only end of game tile that they have is the one that gives them 4 points for every bank. Everything else is tiles they can use during the game to mitigate their dice rolls. Okay, so I'm going to go with my plan and place the boarding house on the 4 with a worker. That uses up my worker, but gives me 4 more. And with the 2, I think I'm going to grab the pigs. I'm in last place in turn order, so I'm not going to get the pick of the litter at the beginning of round D. And plus my storage is full, so which is not a good thing. Don't be sure your storage is not full at the beginning of every round, but I need 1 more pig. Do I have it? Yeah, we have pigs in spot 1 and in spot 6. And there is a nice end of game yellow bonus tile that gives you 4 points for every boarding house at the end of the game. And I've already got two boarding houses, so that's going to be 8 points. There's 2 mines available, and there's ships, which I have to use up because it's not good being last place in turn order. I've got 2 silverlings. I can use that to buy a castle or ships, or even a market that'll help me get more pigs or ships. With my 1 and 3, well, first of all, replace the 1. Let me place the cows with my 1. That takes care of my cows. And then with the 3, yeah, I'd like to get some castles. And I might use the 1 to place the cows, right? The 1 to place these cows here, and then use my 2 silverlings to get the castle, assuming it's still there by the time it gets to me, and then use the 3 to place that castle here. And for my free castle move, you know what? I might just get the final castle. No one else is, well, the green player is close to finishing his castle, so he might beat me to it. Yeah, he's gonna beat me to it. Oh, but the green player doesn't have, only has 1 silverling, so unless he sells goods, he may not be able to get the castle in the black market, but he's probably gonna take the castle in spot 2 because he's got 2 twos. So what else is he gonna do? So therefore, since that castle will not be there for my free castle move, what will I do? I'll probably take a mine. It's my turn. I'm going to use the 1 to place the cows here. That gets me 90 points. We're 94 points, so we're trailing by 1 point. And then I'm going to use the castle. I'm going to use the 3 to place my castle here. Gets me some more points. And now with my castle point, I'm going to take what's worth more, the mine or the end of game bonus tile that gives me 4 points for every boarding house, which is going to give me 8 points. So 8 points at the end of the game, or getting this mine and getting me, how many points would that be? That's going to be 3 plus 4 is going to be 7, plus the 4 points for getting this. That'd be 11 points. So I might take that. Oh no, but the blue player's got, oh no, wait. I should be okay. I will take that mine. And that's my turn. We have a good chance of getting the animals completion tile. Get 7 points that way. All 3 of my opponents have gotten 7 points for doing the completion of a specific color or specific type of tile. So I'd like to get in on that action as well. Currently in the lead by 4 points. That's not enough. I need to get some more end of game bonuses. That's going to be my priority. Four's got 2 good end of game points. Blue's got 1, and green's got 2 end of game tiles. Yeah, I might have to step up my end of game bonuses and ignore ships. That's the thing. It's hard to do if you ignore ships and are are lagging behind in turn order. You do not get the cream of the crop in terms of tile pickings. So got a 1 and a 3. I might have to use the 3 and a worker to place the mine. That gives me a 1. I like a couple of things in spot 1. I like the pigs, and well, I don't have any warehouses, so I can't. No point. There's no rush to grab the 4 points per warehouse tile. So the pigs are more important. That way I'll have enough to complete the pigs. The yellow tile in spot 3 is good as well. It's 2 points for every large or small bonus tile you want. Now, even though I don't have any, but I hope to get one, but since I don't have any, getting that tile is still a good idea because you're denying the other players those points if one of them happens to grab that end of game tile. I don't see green taking my pigs. Wouldn't make sense for him to do that, except to deny me. But the good news is that there's a backup 2 pigs on spot 6. The other reason I should get ships is because it'll allow me to get different types of goods. And with this tile that I have here, every different type of good is worth 3 points. So I've already got purple, pink, and brown, and soon yellow. So might be a good idea to get some red and turquoise ones as well. If I do one of each, that's 18 points. It looks like I'm going to get the mines second place, 4 points completion bonus tile for sure. And looks like I'm going to get a pig for sure as well. There we go. All right, so I'm going to use my 3 and a worker to place the mine. That's going to get me up from 99 points right now up to 110. So we are in the lead by 15 points. We're now going to use our 1 die to get the 3 pigs tile from spot 1, and that's our game. That's our turn. We rolled a 1 and a 4. I've got to get some sort of bonus tile. I might use the 4 and a worker to get the yellow tile in spot 5. That's going to get me 8 points for sure. With the 1, oh wait, I got to play something first. So with the 1, I will place the pigs, the 3 pigs here. And with the 4, I'm going to pick up the yellow tile from spot 5 if it's still available. And that uses up all my workers. And I'll never get another boarding house onto my estate. The red player is going to pick up 15 points soon for finishing this 5-space brown region. But I'm also 1 spot away from finishing my brown region, so that's going to be 15 points for me as well. So that should cancel red's 15. There's also the 2nd place Castles completion bonus tile, which I am only 1 away from finishing. The only other person that could catch up is reasonably catch up is the blue player. He'd have to make contact with this tile and then get a castle and place it on it. That's going to take him a while. It's my turn. It's round D, 3rd turn. Got a 1 and a 4. I've got to place something. I will use the 1 to place the 3 pigs on the 2, using up one of my workers. My points went up to 119. We're in the lead by 20 points. And with the 4, yeah, I think I'll take this. Wasted workers, but I need end of game points. Because if I don't and my opponents do, then that will cost me the game. Rolled a 2 and a 3. Gotta place something first. We could take the carpenter's workshop from spot 2 with our 2 die. But first we have to place something. And it looks like I clogged up my storage a little too much. I don't always like to do that, but there were tiles that I saw on the board that I felt I had to have. Because I didn't have any I didn't have many end of game bonus tiles, so I had to take them up before someone else took them. So I'm clogged right now, so I've got to place something. And right now there's nothing I can place with my 2 and 3. So the best thing to do would be to sell the 2 die for 2 workers, and then use my 3 die with those 2 workers to place the pigs. Right, so I saw my 2 for 2 workers over here, and then use the 3 with the 2 workers to place these pigs here on this 5, and that should get me, let me calculate, 13 for the pigs, 6 for completion. That's 23 plus the 7-point bonus, so 30 points. That'll put me at 149. That's going to be a lead that I would like, and more importantly, it will free up at least one space in my storage. There we go, we're up to 149. That's the end of our turn. Last turn of round D. We rolled a 5 and a 5. Okay. I need to fill up my my 4 empty brown spaces as well as my castle at the beginning of next round to hopefully get the castle completion bonus as well. I've now got more bonus tiles than any of my opponents. I've got 2. They've each got 1. And more importantly, a that's 38-point lead over blue. Blue's doing pretty well, considering it's their first game on. It's probably not their first game ever. It's probably just their first game on the site. With my 5, I will take Carpenter's Workshop from spot 5. If that gets taken, I'll take the Watchtower, but I'll take the Carpenter's Workshop because it'll help me get more browns, and I need 3 more in the last round coming up with round D to ideally finish up both of my brown regions. Just going to be 15 points each, but even if I can't finish the second, at least I finish the first. That's 15 more points, but putting me at 164 at least. All right, Blues finished the all their ships, so they've got 2 bonus tiles as well. They're both first placers. I've got a first and a second. Still got a 26-point lead. So with my 2 5s, I'd like to clear up my storage, so I'm going to put at least one of my yellow end of game tiles on the 5 spot over here. And with the other 5, I will take the Carpenter's Workshop, assuming it's still there. That's my plan to move. We'll see what happens. Castles of Burgundy opponents have a funny way of not letting your plans go through as planned, especially in the later stages of the game. The green player's in last place. Let's see if you can see what they're doing wrong. They're 3 spots away from completing their browns. They didn't take the time to complete this single space pasture. Although I guess I can say the same thing about us as well, because we didn't take the time to complete this single space blue region. Not sure why they're doing so badly, or why. Well, I mean, someone has to be 4th place. Obviously, that's just board games in general. Can't put my finger on it. If anyone has any ideas, please feel free to mention them in the comments. I'd like to hear your feedback as well. That's how you get better at this game, by thinking about it, watching how others do, and seeing why they did well or did badly. There we go. Green's finished this turn. It's now my turn, the last turn of these second to last round, round D. I've got my 5. I will place this because right now this tile is giving me more points than the 4 points per boarding house tile, so I'll place that there. And with my 5, I will take this Carpenter's Workshop, which I plan to use um, next round. All right, final round of the game. I am in last place. I'm not going to bother fighting that because it's too late for that. My plans now, I have a 26-point lead. I want to finish up as many of my brown regions as possible, starting with the one that's almost complete. That's got 4 out of 5, and then try and work on the other one if possible, and also try and get as many end of game bonus points as possible. I have 2 churches, and I see the 4 points for every church tile on spot 5. I'd like to get that. And then I've got the 4 points for the Carpenter's Workshop on spot 2. That sounds interesting as well. I can pick up a bank and a town hall from the black market. That'll help me fill up some of these. I rolled a 2 and a 3. I think what I might do is use 2 of my silverlings to pick up the town hall, assuming it's still there, and then use my 3 to place the town hall here, and use that town hall function to place the carpenter's workshop in the higher brown region, getting me my 15-point bonus. And then I'll use that carpenter workshop to pick up a, I guess, watchtower or market is the only thing I can go for. That's the only things that'll fit in my brown regions because I already have every other type of building available. So lots to do, but so little dice rolls. Got a 36-point lead over the red player. I'm just seeing if his and he's got 4 markets on his board. He's getting 4 points for each of those. That's 16 plus 4 points for every type of animal. He's only got chickens so far. That's 20 points right there. So he's I've only got a 16-point lead over him at the moment. Well, but I've got these 3 points for every good style I've sold, so I'm getting 12 from that. So I really have a 28-point lead over red at the moment. Blue, who's currently in second place with 125, only has 1 end of game bonus. That is 4 points for every bank, and I don't see any banks on his estate. So it's looking reasonably well, but as we know, anything can happen. The dice gods don't always smile upon you. So I've got a 2 and a 3. Town hall is still available. Oh no, the red player took the town hall. Fabulous. I guess I could use a bank. And I need a castle. So I need a castle. Mm, 2 and 3. Well, I'm gonna. You know what? I might just take the castle. Okay. So now, should I take the? You know what? Now I'm gonna place the. I will use the carpenter to go there and get the town hall. And I'll use my silverlings to buy this. I've still got a 3 and no workers, but I can place this town hall here, which allows me to place my castle. That'll give me my castle bonuses. I'm now at 156 to 129, so I've got a 27-point lead over red. And with my castle extra move, I know I can't waste it on placing this. I've got to take something of value. I have to take. I need another brown building. I've got. No, I've got to take a yellow building. Sorry. Wait, hold on. The yellow church building will only give me 8 points, but finishing the brown regions will give me 15 points. So I think brown regions take precedence. I can use a bank and I can use a third town hall somewhere. Uh, and this town hall is 5. Yeah, I'll take the town hall. That'll help me finish at least one brown region. And for my other tile, I can take a bank and put it in the bottom brown region, or I can take just a bank. That's all that's available. If I don't get one of those 2 banks, either from spot 5 or the black market, I won't be able to finish both brown regions, but I'll finish at least one. The finishing 2, I think, will get me the game, which is going to be 30 points plus the brown completion bonus, so 37 points. That'll put me at 193, which I think will almost certainly win me the game. I hope no one realizes that I need the banks rather urgently. If I can get the bank in one of those banks, actually there's a third bank on spot 2 as well, so there's 3 banks available. I'll also get one of those banks into my storage by this turn. Regardless, I should be able to win the game because regardless of what I roll, I can use workers to place the town hall in this region, finishing the top brown region, and then using that town hall power to place the bank in this bottom brown region, and that's 37 points right there, 15 for each of the 5 space brown regions, plus the 7-point bonus for completing all the brown tiles on your estate. All right, Green's played their turn. It's now Blue's turn. This is the 4th last turn of the game. And I think, if my calculations unless my calculations are wrong, I just need to get one of the 3 available banks on the board to seal a win in this game, but we'll see what happens. We rolled a 4 and a 6. Yeah, even if I have to you sell one of those dice to get workers, I'm virtually guaranteed to take a bank unless all the banks are taken. Yeah, so someone took the bank from spot 2. Even if someone takes the bank from spot 5 and leaves me with the bank in the black market, I can still use my 6 die to sell these goods, and that'll give me a second silverling. That should help me get the bank from the black market. Okay, it's my turn. I rolled a 4 and a 6, so I will roll. I will sell my. And I'm just going to sell my 6 for this. And oh no, wait. I'll undo that turn. I will let you know I'm going to sell my 6 for this. Get this. And then with my 4, I'm going to. So I've got 2 workers. I rolled a 3 and a 4. So that definitely allows me to use, for example, my 4 tile to use a worker, place the town hall here, which will allow me to place the bank here. And then with my 3, what can I take? I can take, I guess, a ship to maybe get this tile, get this hex completed. Maybe even get another color of goods to sell for an additional 3 points that I can earn with this end of game bonus tile that gives me 3 points for every different type of good that I've sold. So let me think of my move. I've got a 3 and a 4. Yep. My storage is full. All right. I'm going to use the 4 and this town hall to go there. Use the town hall power to place the bank. I'm now at 205 points to 136. So that's a 69 point lead. And with the 3, I think I will take this ship. And I can still buy something. No, I don't need to. No, I'll save it. I'll save I'll save my 2 silverlings. They were each worth a point at the end of the game. Right, second last turn of the game. So we've sold every different type of good except for the turquoise and the red. There is a turquoise available and a red coming up soon. So selling that turquoise will give me 4 points just for selling it, plus a silverling, which is 5 points, plus 3 points from this tile at the end of the game. So that's 8 points just for getting a turquoise good and selling it. It's worth it. The red player's about to finish their blues, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. At the moment, I've got 4 bonus tiles. The other players only have 1, 2, and 2. I'd like to be able to finish this yellow region as well. Might as well get 8 points for the boarding houses that I currently have. So I'm going to place the 4. Before I'm going to place the ship here. And I'll get the turquoise. Good. And then with the, with the 4, maybe I will take an extra ship. No, I won't. I'll decide later if I'm going to do that. I'll just use 1 4 to sell this and get this. And there's nothing really of value that I can do with my. I'll just sell it for workers. I don't want to buy a tile now. Oh, I've got a 6 which I can use to place my yellow bonus tile here. That's going to get me 6 points plus 2, 8 points just for completing the yellow region, plus 8 more for having it, for having 2 boarding houses on the board. So that's 16 points just for that. And with the 5, fortunately, I cannot sell. Oh no, yes I can. I can sell the turquoise. So I might as well. Because the 2 workers can change the 5 to a 6 and then to a 1. So right now I've got a 62-point lead over green. So that's my move, my final move of the game. Use the 6 to place the 4 points per boarding house tile here, and then use the 5 to sell the turquoise good. All right. So as I said, place the 6 here, and then use the 5 to sell this, and I'm not going to buy any more tiles because that's useless, and that's the game. There we go. So we won by a score of 246 to 183. So that's a 46 plus 17, 63-point margin of victory, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's how you play the game. You want to finish. You want to play as efficiently as possible. You want to finish as many small regions as you can early on. That's vital. It's just it's just better efficiency because you get the higher 10-point and 8-point bonuses in regions A and B as opposed to just 2 points in region E, for example. So yeah, if you're looking for us to play through other games, please let us know which games you would like. Let us know in the comments. We'll try and make every effort to play the games you're interested in playing. And if you like this sort of content, please like the video and feel free to subscribe to the channel. That way you can be notified anytime we have a new video on anything board gaming related coming up. And that's about it from me for today. Until then, I've been your host, Michael Vaz. And until next time, happy gaming, and we'll see you later. Bye.